See, that's why I got respect in the hood. You know why?
Why?
Because I've never said the word in my entire life. Not once. Not with the A, not with the R. Never, ever have I said the word. Because growing up in it, I thought I was always going to be a leader. I listened to my dad. I was like, I'm not wearing Jordans. I'm not buying Jordans. I'm not wearing FUBU. I'm not wearing jerseys. I don't wear jewelry. I don't wear rings, herringbones, chains, whatever. Never have. Never done it. You've never seen me in it. Here's why. Because leaders create more leaders. I'm not going to do what everyone else does. It's easy to be average, Jason. It's hard to be different. Hard to be different. And we got too many average Joes. I cringe when I hear some little white dude or a Hispanic or somebody going around thinking they're gangsters and they're hard and they're dropping the word all over the place. Just because you say it with an A means nothing to me. Like, what are you doing? What are you talking about? Like, you sound ignorant, and ignorance is life-threatening.
You
And
can go wherever you want, but I'm going to start you out here. Did you watch the highly feminized Oscars version of the NFL awards show? I was not a fan.
I didn't even know it was on. So I don't even know it was on. I haven't watched the Pro Bowl, NBA game all year. I haven't watched any of the wokeness. I can't do it. Okay, let me ask you a question. I told Steve Kim 3 years ago on my show that American sports are dead. And he said, no, not yet, da, da, da. So I've been arguing that. And every year since I said that 3 years ago, it's gotten even worse. American sports are dead. You cannot convince me they're not. Football's horrific product. College football is destroying itself. It's become professional without any contracts. You have amateurism killing football and basketball. You got guys leaving professional sports, coming back to play college sports in the same year now. You have no teaching, no mentoring, no guidance, no development. And that's why the Euros are dominating the NBA, in my opinion, because they actually practice over there. They don't just do AAU and throw the ball out and then play once a week and practice is an absolute show. They actually play hard, physical. And then you get over to America, as in Luka. And what does he become? He becomes an American and goes along with the flop in LeBron James and all these other actors. And now Luka's such a hard watch because he doesn't stop crying and moaning at referees. It's a hard watch to watch these prima donna, overpaid, under-delivering guys. And so now in football and basketball, Jason, we've ruined all of these professional American sports. And you can't tell me that we're excited now when you wake up to watch any games. Bowl games are done. There's no more bowl games. Rose Bowl means nothing. The Orange Bowl, the Sugar Bowl, all those games are done. You got everyone gets a trophy. 12 teams in the playoff. We're going to go to 16, 18, 24, whatever. It's even getting more and more watered down. You can't hit nobody. You change the kickoff. You take wedge breaker out. You wear helmet condoms. What are we doing? This is the worst I've ever been a part of it in my 50 years.
I love where you're going because that was the theme of today's show was like the Super Bowl has fallen. That the circus around the Super Bowl is far bigger than the actual Super Bowl game. There is no one knows how to sell this game. No one knows how to really talk about this game because you don't have a black quarterback. You don't have a black head coach. You don't have a dynasty or Tom Brady, a superstar. And so it's just the game. And what they said was, well, we're not interested in the game. Let's talk about Bad Bunny. Let's deny Belichick and Kraft the Hall of Fame. Let's bring in all these women reporters and let them dominate the conversation leading into the Super Bowl. Let's serve all these different agendas. Everything except for the game is getting served. And it's like, I completely agree with you. Like, the Super Bowl, if you can take down the Super Bowl, if Bad Bunny, some Puerto Rican gay rapper, can be a bigger deal than anything you got going on at the Super Bowl, you got problems.
I agree. And that's why I love Eric Dickerson's take. And he's like, I don't understand it. Why? I mean, that's really the question. And the people that defend it are just anti-American or whatever. I don't know. Listen, I'm all for whatever. You come over here, become a citizen, cool. Um, we've had J-Lo's and we've had all these different people perform in all these Super Bowls. But listen, this guy coming over here not going to even speak an ounce of English, telling us we need to learn our own language. That's like hitting one for English on the phone, right? Like, what are we doing? Can we abolish that? Can we get rid of it? Last time I checked, I thought we were in America with an American sport being played in front of Americans, and yet we're trying to make it as anti-American as humanly possible. The first game next year for the Rams Niners open up in Australia. I mean, this is such a mockery why we're catering to all these other places and putting us last when we should be first. It blows my mind. I don't understand it. It is an agenda. I agree with it, with your take totally. I just think American sports, for your reasons, have literally died. Why does Mina Kimes have a vote for MVP in the NFL? Why does this guy Munson from 33rd team or whatever have a vote, and he votes for Justin Herbert? And I know that's a topic of yours, and I'll let you lead with that. But AJ McCarron and Sean King absolutely destroyed that guy today on the show. I actually told the guy to come on my show and debate me, and let's get on the board, and let's talk about how much you actually know. If you say that the worst O-line is in L.A. for the Chargers, let's debate it. Show me why. Show me how to identify the front, where the Mike ID is, where should Herbert slide the protection. And then if I watch it and he does it correctly and still doesn't get the ball out because he don't know where to go with the ball, then are you going to renege and call this a mistake? Do you have the moxie to come out and say, you know what, I don't know football well enough, JB, you're right. I shouldn't have made that vote. Because that vote actually took away from other votes. And what AJ McCarron said is absolutely true. You have Mina Kimes and all these nobodies voting on people's livelihoods that it's going to affect the future of their Hall of Fame votes. So, see, we're not taking into account. It's all a big joke now. It's a mockery. Druski and Tiffany Haddish can't even pronounce the names on a professional platform of professionals getting an award that they've worked their whole lives for. You think it's a mockery. You think it's a joke. It is an absolute joke that people defend the fact that you misspoke and misspelled and mispronounced all these names when the Holly weirdos are clearly coming out and refuse to go on. Jason, you on Blaze Network, Smitty and I on our own show that we produce with our little producer in the background. We wouldn't even mispronounce a name that bad because we don't want to represent our brand that bad. Like, I don't understand. How bad are we really? So Tiffany Haddish couldn't go up there and say, hyphenate the word and say with the producer, hey, this is how it is. It's Mike Vrabel. Like, there's nothing. You're telling me that she did that by accident? She just couldn't spell it? Read it? Come on, man. This is a mockery. This is a slap in the face. And Kyle Shanahan's face was all you needed to see. Because he's like, God dang. Vrabel earns one of the greatest turnarounds in professional sports history. Maybe wins a Super Bowl. May go down as the greatest one-year coaching job we've ever seen. And you can't even get his name right?
It's not a hard name either. Because I struggle with bad, it took me 2 years to pronounce Giannis Antetokounmpo. But
I'm not great with names, no doubt. I'm not great with names, no doubt.
Yeah, this is Mike Vrabel. He's been relevant in the NFL for about 30 years. Part of the Patriots dynasty, then turns into JB, the whole thing comes down to when you eliminate merit, and that's what we've done in sports by everybody getting a participation trophy, and we got to be inclusive, and it's not about what you earn. And take the whole WNBA conversation about Caitlin Clark. It's when she was named Player of the Year or Athlete of the Year. How come everybody in the WNBA couldn't it be a group thing or what? It's like there's nothing you earn. Once you eliminate merit, chaos ensues, and that's what we have here across the National Football League, to the point I'll never get over this, that 90% 7% of America could not name you one, maybe 98%, could not name you one Bad Bunny song.
I didn't even heard of him.
Until they announced him as the Super Bowl halftime, so I had never heard of Bad Bunny.
I never heard of him.
I had never heard until they announced him. Most people have, but he's now a bigger deal, and he's going to drive more conversation on Sunday. His halftime performance is more anticipated than the actual game. This is a joke.